trailer's back. This is Sean. No, this is Travis. This is Sean. These guys got the route done. And this is the trailer I've been saying we're gonna redo. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. Cut. So what we're gonna do on this trailer here is take all of these string trimmers, edgers, and move this whole system forward to make room back here, because we're gonna put a blower rack over here. Same thing on this side. We're gonna take all this crap, push it forward, put a blower rack over here, and then what that's gonna do, that's gonna get all this crap off the floor that we keep jumping over, and they're getting tired of climbing over it.
Yes. The jungle gym gets old after a while.
Yep, so we gotta get more efficient. And this stuff, these boxes and the string trimmers, I mean the hedge clippers, that's coming off the wall, and they'll get moved someplace, I don't know where. And then on the door, that's where we're gonna put all our stickers that I've been collecting. All right, so hang in there. We're gonna time lapse this thing, and we'll get all this stuff out of this trailer. All right, heck yeah, look at all the room we have. This is a 7.5 by 16 trailer on the inside. I don't know what they call it. It might be an 8.5 because the outside wheel well. But so now we're gonna take these things. I'm gonna do one side at a time because we might have to go out and do a commercial job this afternoon. So right now, we're gonna unscrew these things from the wall, moving forward, but we're gonna put a 1x6 piece of wood behind them to help secure it to the wall, and also to move it away from the wall because we're having a little bit of trouble getting the edgers in there because the head of the edger hits the wall as we're trying to get the piece in here. So we're gonna take a 1x6 fence wood, pull it away from the wall about 1 inch. That should make everything good.
Go down.
All right, we got those two off. And then we got an empty wall to play with. Here you go. We have two Equipment Defender blower rack version 2s. We're gonna take one and put it together right now and see what kind of space that requires on the back side of the wall so we know where to put the string trimmers on the front side of the wall. And again, we're gonna time lapse that assembly right there. So what we're trying to figure out, and we're trying to make this work, is that we want to be able to just walk in, turn around backwards. Here, show them, Travis, please.
Going like this.
Just walk in backwards, drop the blower onto the rack, and just slide out of the straps. Just be a lot quicker.
Yes.
Because these guys do 50 yards a day, and taking that blower on and off is monotonous. So that's what we're trying to work with, and that's what's going to happen right now. Travis is going to mark. He's the shortest one. He's not short, but he's the shortest one. So he's gonna judge the height because we can all kneel down to his height. So go ahead, you guys, and just Sean, just mark where it needs to be, and then we'll mount it.
And
No, just.
So.
Travis, just make believe you're backing up and putting it in there.
Right.
A little higher, Sean. A little higher. 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 Higher.
Above this.
Come on. All right, now Travis, back up. Let me see how this thing fits in there. And can you squat down a little bit? Okay, that'll work. So, yes.
So this was...
So I said right at the top of this
Right at the top
line,
of
right
that.
there. That's perfect because then we got a double piece of wood right there. So that's going to work out great. We're going to screw it to this double piece of wood here, screw it down here, and just give it a shot. We don't know if this is going to work or not, but it might help you all out as well. Yep. All right, we're going to temporarily mount it with some 1-inch screws. I don't want to blow through this wall with bigger screws that they supply us with, which are like 2-inch screws coming out the outside. I ain't here dealing with that. So we have 1-inch drywall screws. Remember, this is just a test. This is only a test.
Only a test.
Only a test. I failed the test.
This was a test.
I'm back. This one's clipped in. I'm not going to lose it, I hope. You don't have to worry. I think that's good. Yeah, see? Sweat. Fucking hot. Ooh, did it again. Hot in Florida. End of October, tomorrow, November 1st. 85 degrees and we're all still sweating.
You can see our copious amounts of ventilation in the roof of this trailer.
Copious. What are you using the word, man? Copious.
In the walking dictionary.
All right, that's our test platform right there. I'm gonna grab that camera from Travis, and he's gonna put the blower on his back. The test. Just drop it in there. Oh, we're so close.
It's a little snug.
Well, this is adjustable down here, right? Problem, right there. Lower tube is hitting the roof. And we have to adjust this piece out because it's not quite wide enough yet. I see an extra screw hole here. No problem here. We might just, you know what I think we might do? I think we might just take this off of the arm and secure it to the wall in its appropriate spot so it can sit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that right there. So I think that's plan C, D, E, or F, whatever it is. Take this hoop off of this arm. The arm can stay there, I don't care. But we're gonna take this hoop and secure it to the wall right here and roll with it and see what happens. I think it's gonna work, so stay tuned. I really do believe just walking backwards and just dropping that thing in the rack is gonna be a huge time saver. But we don't have to have the locking mechanism because we're in an enclosed trailer, which is, it locks itself. It's its own locker basically. So they're over here. Give me a minute and we'll do version B, C. We have this part figured out. We had to move these screws right here, use the 2-inch end ones here. It's all slotted. It's really, this is a pretty cool system, I have to say. I like Equipment Defender's design. So we just slid it all the way out. The blower's sitting in there really good. That is not gonna fall out of there. So I'm not gonna worry about the lock bar. And this system's gonna work great for what we're trying to do. Let's just get more efficient and drop a blower right in the rack and get the hell out of here and get to the next yard. What the heck are we gonna do with this tube here?
Well, we kind of have this set up backwards for our purposes. So normally this hook is supposed to sit like this, but as you saw earlier, it hits the ceiling. We can relate to that. So what we're going to end up doing is mounting it on the wall. In the instructions it says that you can leave one bolt in to make this sort of adjustable on the fly, which is something that I thought of, but from the looks of things it's going to be a little tight, a little complicated. I don't know, what do you think?
I think I'm about to spread it out, bend it open and stick it to the wall.
Stick it on the wall. Okay. So in that case, we're just going to find a spot, I guess. And
right about, there's a stud right here that we gotta worry about. There's a metal stud for the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if we just come in, like, yeah,
higher,
just keep it comfortable. Okay. So we go like that. That's where it's gonna be. Put the hook right there somewhere. Travis here just realized something freaking awesome. Go ahead, show him.
All right. See if we can get this started. It's a little tight, but we got that.
Start it. You can start it right on the trailer. All right, Sean, go ahead. back in. This is how it's gonna get back on there.
This is the one with the busted switch.
That's right. We choke them and turn them off.
There we go.
That is gonna save a, I want to say ship load of time. It's gonna save a crap load of time.
And it's not on the floor.
And it's not on the floor, and we're not gonna break the handles. All right, on this piece of wood over here, which we have against the wall, we pre-drilled the hole so it wouldn't split the wood and have trouble pulling into here. I'm using deck screws, and then we're gonna take the trimmer rack, the Green Touch trimmer racks, and mount them to this, just to hold the whole system away from the wall a little bit farther, make it easier to get the edger in and out. That was the hard part for us. All right, so that's it. I'll get back to you. All right, we got the racks mounted up. And let me just explain to you what we did. We took a 1x6 fence board. It's a true 1x6. And the reason we ended up doing that was because putting the edger in here, come on, show me, putting the edger in here. Watch what happens with the wheel. Before we put the spacer in there, this would hit the wall. It made it very difficult to get into here, even with these brackets adjusted all the way out. So we put this 1-inch piece of wood spacer basically behind it. And now the edger just slides right in there beautifully, no problems. And that's it. All right, come on in, fill this sucker up. This thing is huge turnaround on this trailer. And then this one, the width between these is going to be the same as the width between these, so everything can be moved back around and back and forth and all this other stuff. And then here's the blower right over here. It worked. The tube holder here, we don't have the locking mechanism on top, which enables us to walk backwards to the rack and just drop the blower into the rack and slide out of the harnesses. And it also, as you saw earlier, allows us to grab the pull start and start it on the rack. This is going to save so much time and backache. That's going to be it for today. We have to go do a property. We got the approval to get on the property, so we're going to stop at this side. This weekend it'll go a hell of a lot faster now. We'll do this side, but I just wanted to show you our progress as I said I would. Thanks, and remember, go down the bottom there, hit subscribe, find the like button, the notification buttons, and hit them.